Hi fam, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In case you are seeing me for the first time, Intentional Favor. Feel free to join this family by clicking the subscribe button. And to my amazing returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for always coming back to watch my videos. So guys, this is more like an update and of course an answer to the question. Like, it's not like a common question here have been receiving since I started my pregnancy journey videos and all of that. I'm here to just answer that question and kind of give you guys an update. I'm just coming back from my GP and then a walk-in center, a drive-through center for blood test. Yeah, I think I filmed a video the very day first time I went to the GP, but for whatever reason I'm not so comfortable like the way that video went and everything. I wasn't comfortable releasing it, so I'm just going to still talk about some of the things I talked about in that video here. And of course, to answer the question that people have been asking me, people ask me if I still go to work. Also, some people ask me how I cope, how do I manage with work with all these pregnancy symptoms, issues and all of that. Yeah, so I've been working. Yeah, so during the first few weeks of my pregnancy, of course I was going to work. Like after I found out I was pregnant, the following week I was okay. It was 2 weeks after I found out that I kind of wasn't feeling okay. All the symptoms started coming in, but because then I didn't want to start staying at home. I don't want to start getting lazy, getting fat because I'm always at home doing nothing. I just push myself literally every day to go to work. So I wake up every morning tired, weak. I can't even talk, can't do anything. I think I've shared this in one of my videos. Me and my husband, we are praying. I'm just humming. I cannot even open my mouth to say a word. So, but then I usually manage to get out of bed, have my shower, push myself to the office. Um, my work, the kind of work I have, like we have hybrid way of working. I can work from home, but with my condition, and personally, I don't like working from home because I'm more effective, especially when I have a lot to do. I'm always at the office. So with this now, I knew that if I say let me work from home, I know I will not do anything. I'll be kind of unproductive because with the symptoms and everything, I have reasons to stay in bed and I'll be sluggish. So I usually force myself every day. For 1 month plus, I was going to work, but I didn't want to go to work, but I just had to force myself for some reasons. One of them is that, I wasn't sure how people will react to my pregnancy. I wasn't sure what they will say. For instance, if I start calling in sick, I didn't want to call in sick then. If I call in sick, I was like, people might think this is just me. Oh, I'm not saying that's how people think, but still, there are people that think that way. That people will be thinking, are you the first person that got pregnant? So why are you making a fuse? Why are you making a big deal out of it? Why are you not going to work because you are pregnant and all of that? So I know people, their experiences of pregnancy are different. So people I work with, I don't know how theirs was. And it's every member of my team, the ladies, while when all this were happening, they all have kids. So I don't know how their own pregnancy journey was. So I didn't want to come home let it not look like I'm making excuses already. So I was forcing myself to go to work. That was one of the reasons. Second reason was, like I said earlier, I don't want to start staying at home and become fat. Because I'm staying at home, I'm not doing anything. Maybe I'm eating. And at that stage of my pregnancy, all I was craving was fast food. I wasn't eating homemade foods. So I was now afraid that with nothing I'll be, and then because I'll not be productive. So many things, sha. But those are the reasons why I was forcing myself and I decided to still go to work, show up every day. Although some days at work, not some days, most of the days, like when I'm at work and, I start feeling dizzy, I start feeling headache. I usually have a spot in the office where I will go to, more like my hideout. I'll just go there, I'll just sit there, I'll just rest my head like this for like 10-15 minutes on some days at a stretch. I can't even do anything. I just stay that way. I have my heart, I'm having heart palpitations, I'm having headache, I'm feeling dizzy, I'm unwell. and I don't want to, I'll just go there, then I'll go back to work. Sometimes when it's that bad, I can't even stand up to go to this hideout. I just sit on my desk like this. Sometimes my colleagues, they see me, are you okay? You know how people ask you, okay, you're okay. If you live in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. To be honest with you guys, since all these pregnancy symptoms started at my workplace, if you ask me how am I okay, I'll tell you no. It's clearly written on my face, and I never deny it. And of course, they blame it on pregnancy. They understand, oh, you come around, you'll be fine, and that's it. That's just it. So, and that kept happening until 2 weeks before Christmas. That Monday, I woke up horrible. I couldn't enjoy it anymore. So I decided to call in sick. So I called in sick, and that was it. That was a Monday. Sadly enough, my team, we were on duty that week, but I couldn't help it. I tried my best, but I think all the stress. And before that week, other weeks I've been going to work. Monday to Friday, I work full time. Then on Saturday, I break down. You don't want to know what my Saturdays are. Even some Sundays, I don't feel like going to church, but my husband will encourage me. We just go to church. So it's been very frustrating for me. But that Monday, that very week, I couldn't help it. 2 weeks before Christmas, so I called in sick. For the whole week, I couldn't go to work, and that's the thing. And okay, now, in case you don't know, if you're in the UK, maybe this video might be useful to you. That's one benefit of having a full-time job. I know most of my viewers are Africans. If you have a full-time job, in case you don't know, you are entitled to sick leave. Now, you can have 1 week self-certified sick leave. This is not what I'm here to do anyways, but I just feel like saying it so that you understand the context and what I'm doing, or the implications of what I did. Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it. So you can call in sick. There is what they call 1 week self-certified. So you can call in sick for 1 week. You're not feeling okay. So after 1 week, you need to go back to work. That 1 week is Monday to Sunday. It's not like 5 working days, then 2 other days. No, it has to be the whole 1 week, full week. You can call in sick. You can self-certify that you are not feeling well. But after that 1 week, before you can continue, like maybe if you are still sick and you are unwell, you need to get a sick note, a doctor's report. Sort of, you have to get your doctor's report to say that you are unwell and you are unfit to work. That is when you can continue being on sick leave. Okay. So after that 1 week, for me, I was still not feeling good, but I felt a little bit better, and I was willing to go back to work. I have a lot waiting for me. My job is very stressful, in case you don't know. So I went back to work the week before Christmas. I was in the office Monday to Friday. This time it's compulsory because it's more like a duty week. And after that, the week after Christmas, I'm on Christmas leave. Okay. So the week after Christmas, up until New Year, I was on sick. I was on Christmas leave, so I didn't go to work. So that's how I've been coping. That's how I've been managing it. But then, before I go back, I went back to work on the 3rd of January. That week, like the Christmas week, like I told you guys, my Christmas didn't Christmas last year. My Christmas wasn't the best. I was not feeling well on Christmas Day, even on New Year's Day. Oh my gosh. I think I have a video I'll release. I don't know if I'll release it because I looked a mess in that video, how I spent my New Year. You don't want to know. So it was really that bad. So the Friday before Tuesday, when I'll go back to work, I was feeling so unwell. I was having cramps here and there. So many things were going through my mind. At that point, I became scared. Is this still pregnancy symptoms? Hope I'm okay. Hope my baby is fine. You know, all of those questions. And I was having heart palpitations. The dizziness was on another level. The headache was on another level. I can't stand for long. Any small thing. I can't even go for shopping. I couldn't do Christmas shopping because I can't stand for long. So I went to my GP, and of course, after everything, they recommended me for some tests, ECG. I think I have a vlog. I didn't vlog about the ECG, but I had a vlog the day I did it because it was on my wedding anniversary date. That was when I went for that. All these videos will still come, hopefully, if I find time to edit them or if I feel comfortable to release them. So I was booked for ECG, and of course to do some tests, and then my doctor felt that I was unfit to go back to work, and she gave me 2 weeks sick note to monitor me for 2 weeks. Then I should come back if there are anything before I go back to work to know if I'll be able to go back to work. So that was what we agreed. So my sick note ends this week. this Friday, and of course, my workplace, they want to know if I'm coming back next week or if I'll have it extended, something like that. So today I had to go and visit my GP again. Of course, some days are worse than the others, if that makes sense. So some days I'm in bed all through, I can't do anything. So what I found out is that any day I feel better, and because I feel better, I decide to go shopping. I feel better, I decide to cook. I feel better, I decide to do anything. After that day, the following day, I won't be able to get out of bed. That's how it has been. It's really been so horrible. Okay, so I went back to my GP. I told my GP how things are. My GP is also worried and not sure, okay, about work. He asked me what I do, and everything. But then the ECG result has not come back to them yet. They've not gotten it, and then my he recommended I do some blood tests. I think he said the other doctor I saw recommended that, but she didn't text me, how to do it or where to do it. She only texted me the address for the ECG and how to book appointment. So this doctor now said that it's a drive-through. If I could go today, that before the end of the week, I'm going to get they will get the result. He needs to make sure that my blood is okay, everything is okay. Then we can look at maybe the flexibility of work, how I'll be able to go back to work with how I've described what happens to me. Because my job can be stressful. That's my greatest fear. If I'm stressed like this, it can knock me down for the next few days. And I don't want that. I don't want to be calling sick on and off. And one thing in this country is that it's usually best that if you are calling in sick, have one episode, something like that, like one period of sick leave and return to work. No one likes it that you call in sick today, and I think that's one mistake some Africans do. You call in sick today, tomorrow you go back to work, next tomorrow you call in sick, the day after you go back to work. No, if you want to call in sick for a period of time, then come back to work and you are in work full time and not on and off. And that's one thing I don't want to do. My team, we are short staff, I know now, and it's a struggle. Sometimes I just feel like, oh my God, I'm being useless, and a lot is really going on in my mind. I kind of want to go back to work. I really want to do, because staying at home, although I always say it, I'm naturally lazy. If I have my way, I won't be going to work. But then when I know that I still have work to do, knowing that I have a program I'm yet to complete, which is ending soon, and I don't want it to be extended, stuff like that. So those are some of my motivations that I need to go back to work. And considering the fact that I know I need to go and help out my team, but at the end of the day, I usually tell myself my health is equally important in it. Yeah, so that's it. I've gone and I've done the blood test. It's just a drive through. Just I will still be in the car. They'll come and take the blood sample. Then they will send the result to your GP and all of that. Yeah. So I did that today. So my GP said he will call me on Friday to tell so that we can have a talk. Tell me the results of the blood. If everything is okay, then we can decide whether I'll need another sick note or how flexible my work can be, stuff like that. So that's where we are at now. Okay, and that's how this pregnancy is dealing with me. By the way, in case you want to know, I'm currently in my second trimester, but I don't know why I still feel this way. And that's the annoying thing, because when all this were happening last year, people were telling me, don't worry, you once after 12 weeks, after your first trimester, you'll be fine. Even at work, that's what they keep telling me. And I keep telling people, my God, I can't wait for that to happen. Can't wait for that time to come. I want to feel normal again. I want to get myself back. They say an unusual energy will come upon you. Please, that energy, where are you? I need it, because I'm tired of breaking down. Usually, I don't fall sick. I've stayed in this country for how many years? I've never been sick. So, you know how it now feels. You are now sick. You are dependent and all of that. So, it's not been going well with me, but it's what it is. I can't complain. Maybe that's how my own blessing has chosen to come, and I hope that this will not scare me to go on another journey. It's well, but yeah, guys, I just thought to update you guys and to answer this question. So yeah, that's how I've been coping with work. Please, if you're not feeling well, look after yourself. Take good care of yourself. Work will still be there even when you are gone, if that makes sense. I don't need to preach this to you. So that's one of the things I started telling myself, because initially I didn't want to call in sick, but then I told myself, if anything happens to you and you break down, this work will still continue, and you will be gone, or you will be down, you'll be where you are. So why, so that's one thing that sometimes we need to tell ourselves and not feel too bad about it. So guys, yeah, I want to believe I've answered your question. So I'm still working, but currently I'm on sick leave, and that's how I've been coping with work. Thank God for a system like this that works. I might be wondering, will it affect my pay? No, that's the importance of having a full-time job. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not. I'll be seeing you guys in my next one. Until then, stay blessed, remain intentional, and take good care of yourselves. Bye.